Hey YouTube, this is a how-to video on how to paint your AK. I for one don't like wasting a lot of time. I don't like watching videos that waste a lot of time, so let's get to it. Alright, first things first, you gotta get her naked. Take this off, take the cover off, the piston, take everything off. I'm not going to show you how to, because like I just said, I don't like wasting time. If you really need to know how to take it apart, leave me a comment and I'll post another video later. Alright, you want to start by sealing off, well, stuffing, if you have steel wool, stuff it inside the internals, so when you paint it, you don't get all those, obviously you don't get paint on anything in there. If you don't have steel wool, go ahead and use some paper towels. That'll work too. I'm using steel wool that way because after you paint it, you will have to bake it in the oven. So I'm just using steel wool so I don't have to take it out. And obviously with paper towels, you'd want to take those out before you did pop it in the oven. So I'll put some more back here, stuff that in there, down in the mag well, additional right down in there, a little bit in the bore, bam, and bam. That's it. So you want it to look like that. Obviously to protect the internals from again, from paint getting in the inside. And we'll throw this baby in the oven. Also, if you want to paint these too, I suggest you go ahead and pop those in too. Now we're gonna go ahead and set this to 200 degrees. Start. And while that's preheating, I'll show you how to prepare your painting area. That's what I'm gonna do with mine. I think it'll work. Just hang it up. I got some wire. If you got a rope, use a rope. Use what you got. Don't go spending money if you don't have to. I got it hanging up on the garage there. Anything that'll hang. If you got a tree that, like I got that tree right there, I could have hung it up on, but I'll stay inside the garage and I'll just hang it up there. Like I said, just get that ready while the oven is preheating. And once you know it'll work, by the time you step back in, it should be nice and heated up already. Alright, so it's at the temperature I need it to be, which is at 200. So I'm gonna pop him in. I'm gonna pop her in. I'm gonna get some wire, hang them up. And then I'm gonna hang it right on up in there, like that. Close that up. Let it cook for 10 minutes. And while you're waiting for that, you might wanna use that time to figure out what that smell is, change what you need to change, and when you're done, the oven should be done too, right? Also, I got 2 minutes left. You want to take those 2 minutes to shake this can up real good. 2 minutes should be perfect. I can't stress that enough. Oven's done, so you want to take them outside and get them hung up and ready to spray. Obviously, you want to get some good gloves. These work fine. I got hot gloves. I work in heat treat, so I got hot gloves. Hopefully, they're not too hot for these, but something like this should work. We're gonna start spraying it. Technique. Kind of want to go in stripes like that. Don't just sit there and spray it because it's going to start dripping on you. So back and forth. Also, I suck at painting. I've never painted a gun. I don't even know what I've ever spray painted before, but all I remember is it didn't turn out good. Hopefully this does. Back and forth. Just like that. You don't want to let go of the trigger until you're completely off of the part, off of the gun. I've learned that on YouTube, of course. Well, do that a couple more times and let it sit for 2 minutes and apply your second coat. Waiting those 2 to 3 minutes, you can go ahead and spray these. Like I said, back and forth. Alright, I gave it about 4 minutes. So apply the second coat. And you should be able to look at it and tell whether or not you need a third coat. If it looks good, forget about the third coat. It looks alright. I ain't too bad. I ain't too bad. Make sure you get under there pretty good. My third coat will probably mainly just be touching that bottom up, but other than that, you're good. Don't forget about these guys down here. They might not even need another coat. Go ahead and give it one more last coat if you want, obviously. Alright guys, the last step you want to do is set your oven to 350 degrees, place your gun back in there and let it sit in there for an hour.